Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Young Abachi. It's episode 129. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify channels by searching Blog Access 101 and subscribing. And remember to leave a comment if you like the episode and give us a review. I'm here today with my co-host Rod. What up, Rod?
You.
Not much, man. We're gonna start off with your favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. I guess we start off, man, with I think it's the first team in LeBron history, LeBron red team to be worst record in the NBA. That's kind of crazy, but ESPN, them hating ass LeBron haters couldn't wait to post it. But I feel like we saw this coming. I mean, I know you Lakers fans probably didn't see this coming, but non-Lakers fans definitely saw this coming. I think Westbrook should have been a guy traded if they really were trying to win. I might have moved AD, honestly. Injury prone. I don't think you really at this point. I don't think you got no choice but to keep him. Because I don't think anybody really wants to take a risk on all his injuries. What was it? What was it last week? I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think they were playing the Nuggets. He tried to do a dunk, hung on the rim, and got a injury. I'm like, how do you? I don't get it. I'm like, bro, is he has bad luck or he doesn't take care of his body? Maybe both.
Probably bad luck. He looks like he's in shape. He's been playing well.
No, I know he's in shape. I'm talking about like the necessary like recovery stage with your body, like stretching and all that. Like I don't know if he's doing that because there's no way you get injured. Like sore back is a telltale sign for hanging on the rim. Tells me you don't stretch after games or before.
I would hope. I would hope he's taking care of himself. You sitting there with LeBron, who puts $1 million on his body every year. So
yeah, you would think something would rub off on him, but clearly not. I like Darvin Ham. I just think he was fed a bad hand. They want to try to have Russell Westbrook come off the bench. I don't think Russ Eagle wise would do that, but you never know. Me and you, we've said it. Well, I've been saying it for years. Russell Westbrook when he came Lakers should be coming off the bench as a 6-man. People thought I was crazy. Now I'm not so crazy. You guys lack shooters. Malik missed him. Still don't understand why I don't make that trade for. I know you're giving up those first rounders, but if you're really trying to win at win now mode, you might have no choice unless you find another better offer to get a shooter. But you guys desperately need a shooter. I know the Miles Turner, that's another injury, so that's a big if. So, but you guys definitely got to target some shooters. Maybe Bogon from the that's with the Pistons right now. I don't know how y'all can get him from the Jazz, but he's with the Pistons right now. Maybe I could send some over there to go get him. That'll be another valuable shooter. Or bring back Melo. I'm still shocked that Melo is sitting at home right now. Not even just our bench is kind of abysmal. We definitely would need a score. Another player I was shocked that's still out there is Kemba Walker. Obviously named Kemba. But he can be a valuable guard, to score up combo guard, to come off the bench and give you some scoring that you desperately need, as well as my Sixers. So maybe that could be another option for Lakers. But you guys definitely looking at some shooters that need to fill up those holes immediately. That was your problem last year as well. Obviously, Rob Pelinka is just I don't know. He must be doing his job blindfolded because there's no way he's seeing things straight. I know you want, but what you think of that, Rob?
And Westbrook, he came off the bench the last game, played good. I think he had 18, 8, and 3. AD, I don't know what happened to AD. I thought he added 3-point shot to his game, and now he's just like he's looking like a bad jump shooter too, all over the place.
Embarrassing.
LeBron never been known for his shooting, but he can make a shot here and there. So, your 3 stars, none of them can shoot. So it's definitely rough. Real good defensive team though. Surprisingly, we got a bunch of guys. I mean, you can't. I mean, even if you can hold a team to 105 points, like you got to score more than 100 to win. So, it's going to be a long season. Like our offense looks real bad. I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh, still try to go get Buddy Hield." I don't think that's going to be enough. Malik Monk definitely put up good shooting numbers. Melo, Kemba, like those dudes is buckets, but you're gonna lose something on the defensive end if you go get them.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Our GM, we definitely gotta. I would love for us to get Kemba. I think we tried Melo last year, didn't make the playoffs. So I would love if we go and get like a Kemba. But then you got two guards. One guard isn't going to play defense, and then the other guard's offense is like been weird. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a long season. Long season for LeBron and the Lakers, but he'll at least get that scoring record. So we'll have a good night then.
Free Bron. My man's career is winding down. Free Bron. Bron, request a trade out of LA. Just do it for that. Get that one more ring so you can shut these haters up. Should have came to Philly. I don't know why you chose LA. Well, I do know why you took LA over Philly. You was preparing for your life after basketball with media.
Mm-hmm.
Smart move, business wise. NBA wise, terrible move.
We got a ring. We got a ring.
Could have had a couple more. Um, but yeah, so we're segue to my next team, the Sixers. We started out a little iffy, losing to the Pacers and the Spurs. Doc Rivers
Mm-hmm.
was definitely in jeopardy, and I still don't think he's totally out of hot water yet. But we had a quality win, I think, this past week with against the Bulls. That was respectable for us, and we came back and we redeemed ourselves with the Raptors, beating them 102-90. James Harden was looking good. I think Embiid was playing well. As we know, our bench is still abysmal. But Montrezl Harrell at least played somewhat like, I wouldn't say totally like the 6 man he was with the Clippers, but he played
Mm-hmm.
much better energy than last time. And that went without the Raptors. We even was out without Embiid. Maxey went off that game. Like I've been saying for years, we still need to trade Tobias. I still don't understand why he's still here. He's kind of like just like what paint do on the wall. It just sits
Oh man.
uh and dries. So it's kind of like what he's doing with us. Really, not totally bad, not totally good either. But I think it's time for us to move on from him. Maybe put PJ at the 4, see how that rocks out, and then get another small forward, another shooter that we desperately need as well out there to put him with Maxey and Harden to kick it out to him because Harden gonna bring the attention and kick it out to a guy for shooter. I would like a guy like Bogan for us, but I seen the Pistons just extended him to a 2 year, $39 million deal. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pistons trying to do something over there, but
insanity.
yeah,
It's crazy though.
if you tired of Tobias, I don't think you're gonna have too much patience for PJ Tucker, Mister Triple Single.
I
Does it
like,
better than
but I knew what
huh?
PJ was coming to us for. Corner threes and defense.
I mean, he ain't been shooting that good from the
Yeah.
couple of times I saw him play.
Yeah, you're right, but I know he's gonna bring that toughness no matter what. I don't Tobias ain't gonna I know he ain't gonna bring toughness. Um he always been a rebounder, but now you got more rebounders like James Harden could go down there and get rebounds. So it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
that was one of Tobias' strengths, but that's getting taken away because you got to be the Harden come down and get rebounds, and PJ go down there and get some rebounds as well. So that's about it. So I would test the market with Tobias Harris, see what we can get from him. Maybe add a couple more bench players, a guard or something, quality guard that we could use to come off the bench and another shooter.
Y'all definitely need a bench. I feel like y'all bench has gotten worse from
Yeah.
last year.
You would think Melton would the Melton pickup was going to make some noise. I mean, he hadn't really done that much, and then they've really been playing. They just started playing Thibault again. I think that Raptors game.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, he was getting like 1 or 2 minutes or something crazy like that.
Y'all better give Melton some more minutes and start trusting Shake.
No, I remember I used to be a bigger Shake fan. My man Bryce, Shake don't make nothing shake. I'm gonna have to agree with that now at this point because
Uh,
he has not done anything.
no man. All I know is that between Doc Rivers and Steve Nash, one of them can't make it to January.
Oh,
Um,
that's a good over under right there. But I
yeah, one of them,
think it's sadly.
one of them, one of them gotta go. And it's probably gonna be Steve Nash, but
Yeah, they're
one
one
of
of
them.
Sixers 3 and 4. So yeah, but I don't know. Doc is definitely on a hot seat, though. And luckily, we got on that 2 game win streak because if he would have lost another one like to the Raptors or something, it might have been.
Mm-hmm. Might have been ugly. Yeah, Sixers got 3 wins. Who y'all beat? Raptors,
Bulls and
Bulls.
yeah.
I
Oh,
must have like
Hornets.
I'm I must have chose like baseball over the Bulls game or something. I don't know.
No, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it was Bulls, Raptors, and I think Hornets.
okay, that makes sense.
No, Pacers, Pacers. It was a Pacers game. My fault. I mean,
Pacers just beat the Nets, so that's a little bit of weight.
yeah, man. Free Kyrie. I like how you got match energy with that reporter, man. They always trying to mess with my man guy Kyrie.
Yo,
But let's jump to the Phillies World Series, right, man. Game one, everybody thought we were about to get cooked, came back, tied it up 5-5. And my guy Real Muto hit that home run. Crazy work.
oh,
Um,
man.
quiet, quiet the crowd pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, it was the game. Valdez was had a hell of a pitching game. We couldn't do too much with that. Um, but I feel like we still showed some grit, even in getting those 2 runs. Well, I'm just happy we still won because we undefeated at home right now in the playoffs. So I can
Yeah.
definitely winning 2 out of those 3, if not 3. I don't want to get too cocky. I know we definitely can win 2 out of those 3 next 3 home games. As long as everybody keep hitting the way they do, and I don't know who's pitching it, but even with pitching, whoever pitching, I still feel like the home field advantage, like the crowd, is always intimidating to opposing teams. So
Mm-hmm.
I was just happy we won that game one and was able to give ourselves a little leeway going into game 3 on Monday or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Halloween's spooky season.
oh yeah, man, and then it's the
Yeah.
last day of Red October, so we ain't got no choice but to win.
But yeah, it's gonna be well, I had the Phillies in 7 coming into it, so
Yeah, same. But
um
once we won that game one, I was like,
yeah.
it could go 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 out of 3 at home. Go back to Houston up, 3-2, and then have to win in Houston game 7. So
Just gotta shit. Yeah, we just gotta win one more in Houston. That's what but if we get that third one, ball game.
but yeah, I wonder like if you're Houston, do you play Justin Verlander? Because like he's
I
Justin Verlander.
I would say, but it depends on, to me, if I'm Astros, it depends on game 4. If they win game 4 or lose, if they lose game 4, they ain't got no choice but to play in game 5.
Mm-hmm.
But if they win, I would just hold them off for as long as I can until we go back to Houston.
Yeah, some type of magic where like Verlander and the World Series don't mix. So
Yeah,
give us that free run. Put them in.
please do. What did you think of that of those first 2 games?
Oh, I mean, probably. I mean, through 2 games, real entertaining. I didn't expect the Phillies to go up 2-0.
Yeah, me.
First game was a surprise as far as like how it started versus how it ended, but I expected the Phillies to win.
Mm,
Um, I mean, throughout the playoffs, you see like the Phillies got a lot of hitters.
yeah.
Um, pitching like after you get out of like Nola and Wheeler, like pitching is like,
It
oh,
gets
you're
real
worried
ugly.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We still.
Yeah,
That's why I said. I told somebody, I said, yeah, we still need to get some pitching in the all season because, like, that's the only thing I was worried about us match up with the Astros was the pitching. I'm like, man, they have some phenomenal pitchers over there in Houston, and I was like,
yeah.
honestly, I don't know if we can, like, not I don't know, like, uh, what's the word? I don't like no bad energy. I was like, I don't know if we can match these pitchers.
Mm-hmm. It's all about the hitting though. Like
Yeah, yeah.
game one,
I know we were good with that, but the pitching, I was like, I don't know if we can keep
yeah,
up.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. They got good pitching. Framber Valdez looked tough, but now you won't see him for a couple of games.
Yeah.
Um, Verlander, like I don't know, as long as he got the World Series jitters or whatever it might be, not worried about him.
Trying to figure out who we start next. Like, because we already did Wheeler, we already did Nola. Was it Suarez?
Ranger coming up next,
Fuck.
which he's been solid. He's been solid till he not, I guess. So,
Bro, they're saying we were pitching Noah Syndergaard. Oh boy.
oh yeah, it's funny. So last time we pitched him, or last time I remember us pitching him, we won, but they only pitched him 3 innings. So
I'll take it. I'll take it.
yeah,
A little pitching by committee.
yeah. So maybe he has the opposite effect because he's been looking rough the last couple of regular seasons. Maybe he put together a good playoff performance.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the Phillies got the hitting to win. Like definitely edge pitching edge goes to the Astros. First 2 games, they definitely look like the better team, but it's a 1-1 split coming back to Philly, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what our cap space is going to be look like because I know we got the option with Nola next year. We obviously know Brenner probably re-sign him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but you got Kershaw out there. I mean, I don't think we can afford him, and honestly, I don't think he leaves. The
LA.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got the groom. Then that could be a question mark for him. But he's been with the Mets for so long. I can
Mm-hmm.
kind of see that being like a big if, but you never know. Especially if we when we win this World Series. Uh,
That's the thing. Being in the World Series, like people are gonna want to come here now. So
yeah,
should be it.
especially after the run we had. So
Mm-hmm. But I don't think nobody wants Houston to win. So you win, people come, you try to repeat.
yeah, but let's see what else. All right, so yeah, let's go with the players you think NFL will be traded. I know you guys were looking at Alvin. No, the Bills were looking at Alvin Kamara. Now that would be a scary move for them, for even for them missing out on seeing Christian McCaffrey. And honestly, I think
Mm-hmm.
even better pickup for them. But I guess they said earlier that they made a trade, but the Saints weren't trying to give up for what the offer with the Bills. I don't know. They didn't announce what the offer was, but problem the Bills,
Mm-hmm.
I'm offering what I need to offer to go get him because that could be the missing piece for them to make Super Bowl run. They always use, I mean, no disrespect to Devin Singletary and Zach Moss, but Alvin Kamara definitely changes that defense significantly. And
Yeah. I
it's,
don't think they need it. They don't need it though.
I feel like it only opened up that passing game even more because you already got Stephon, you got Gabe Davis, and then you got Knox hasn't really been playing how he did last year, but you got those 3 headed monsters over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can bring somebody out the backfield, shifty like Camaro that can run and catch it out the backfield. No, I mean Singletary can do it well, but I just feel like Camaro does it significantly better. So that could be a move. I don't know why you guys aren't trying to go after Camaro.
We got our own running back. We trying to get rid of. So
Yeah,
hopefully somebody calls us and offer us something for Cam Akers.
good.
Um, it's big talent, but I don't know what's going on. I mean, we've acted like that we don't want to run the ball. So
Yeah.
yeah, I can see how that can frustrate them.
What you think about Elijah Moore? He started off the season pretty well with the Jets. Then I guess fizzled out, and they stopped using him as much. Garrett Wilson emerged. Shout out to Buckeye Nation. Uh,
Mm,
but I would love to see Elijah Moore in a Cowboys jersey. Or what's another team that might need a wide receiver that's shifty? You guys still might need somebody because clearly the Allen Robinson episode was not working out. You guys
he's a
got
good.
Van Jefferson back. Ron Jefferson back, right?
Yeah, we got Van back. We still probably could get the OBJ thing is still alive until it ain't. So
Yeah. Which I wait.
yeah. We've been connected to Brandon Cooks, which we've had him before. It was working well back then. 1,200-yard receiver all the time that we had him. So there's options out there for us. I think we should. I mean, the Rams should go after Bradley Chubb over in Denver.
Ooh, that'd be
Um, Bradley Chubb is honestly the only big name I think that actually will move coming up on the deadline. I don't think Kamara.
you don't think Roquan Swift gonna get traded?
Nah, I don't think the Bears are selling that hard.
Mm.
I was surprised Robert Quinn got traded though. So
I'm
I
mad
don't
he got
know.
to the Eagles. That's what I'm mad about. Like, god damn it.
Yeah, yeah, they didn't need they
Did
didn't
he
need
play today?
that. I don't think he played that much, and I know their other draft pick, Jordan Davis. I think he got hurt. So um,
Well, soon, brother. But not my fault. No bad energy to the Cowboys. But get well soon. But that dude, he be
yeah,
rock with him.
yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, I gotta pause you real quick.
All right, then we just jump into our picks for what is this?
My bad.
You
Um,
gonna get? We gonna jump to the picks. What is it? What is it? Week 9?
y'all 6-2 and had a bye already?
No, week 8. My fault. Yeah, week 8.
Oh, no bye yet. So yep, week 8. Yeah.
So all right, let me read my joint. So I took Tampa Bay on Thursday, Tom Brady. I took Denver over Jacksonville. I took Arizona over Minnesota. They choked. Took Atlanta over the Panthers. I took Dallas over Chicago. New Orleans over the Raiders. Miami over Detroit. You know, Detroit put up a fight. Took the Jets over the Patriots. I just the Jets been rolling as this year, playing pretty well under Robert. I guess his last name is Saleh. You know, Garrett Wilson, obviously they lost their running back, but they were
Mm-hmm.
able to get James Robinson. They didn't really use him that much, but he's probably still got to get accustomed to the office. So that probably gonna take some time. I would took the Eagles over not over the Steelers, which was no brainer. Took Tennessee over the Texans, taking Giants over the Seahawks. That's another team that's been rolling this year.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers playing well as well, but the Giants have really been rolling. They're 6-1. Let's see. I took the Commanders over the Colts. I took the Buffalo Bills over the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, he just let me down, and I don't see you not let me down again. I mean, changing it. And I took the Bengals over the Browns for Monday night. Who do you got?
So me and you were the only fools in Pick'em who took the Bucks on Thursday. So got
I
that
thought
one
we were
wrong.
geniuses, brother. Good energy.
I don't know why I picked the Jaguars. I mean, Russ is just mid, but the Jaguars are a little bit more mid.
Damn.
Now I started off 0-3. I started off 0 for 3 because I took the Cardinals over the Vikings. They folded, no defense. But then I picked up a little hot streak. I took the Falcons over the Panthers. Cowboys over Bears was easy. The Raiders went out and put up 0 points, so
You
I
didn't
didn't
take
get
that?
that one. Nah, I took the Raiders, the Devontae Adams effect, and it let me down. So
Insanity.
um, took Miami over Detroit, got that one. Got the Pats over the Jets, so that was good. Eagles over Steelers was easy. That was more picking against the Steelers. Um, got the Titans over the Texans. Same thing, just picking against the Texans. But real excited that Malik Willis is playing.
Yeah,
So
good to
I
see.
might have to, yeah, I might have to turn that on. Pick the G-men over the Seahawks. I kind of just picked that because I want the Seahawks to lose so we can get this division lead over in Hollywood. Got my Rams over the Niners. So far, we're up 14-7. Commanders over Colts because the Colts are just that disappointing.
Yeah, and they
Uh,
started a rookie, didn't they? Ellinger.
yeah, so definitely. Oh, is that a Christian McCaffrey fumble? Yeah, he's mid. Love it.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm planning to get them in fantasy this week.
oh yeah, that's a good time right there.
Facts.
Bills over Packers. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is dangerous, but like the Bills are like a well-oiled machine. I can't even remember who they lost to. I'm surprised they have a loss though.
Was it the Chiefs?
And then no, I think they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't know who they lost to.
Oh, it was the Ravens. Let me check. No, they came back and won it. Damn.
Yeah, they stole that from the Ravens. So yeah, I don't know who beat them, but they must have caught them on an off week. And then Bengals over Browns, that's easy. Joe Burrow looks like he's hitting his stride. No Jamar Chase, which is good for my fantasy team, or one of them at least, because I got Tyler Boyd on a couple of them. I do have Jamar Chase on one though, so I guess I'm thankful for the IR slot. Um, but yeah, that's my picks.
Oh, it was the Dolphins. This is before they even started going crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, the six touchdown game was that too?
No, it wasn't even that one. It was the week. I think that was the week before. I mean, the week
Oh,
after.
when he got the first concussion, yeah. Huh. That's interesting. That's a big chip for two of the whole, having that only loss on Buffalo.
No, they won.
Yeah, like he handed them their only loss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My man threw me off for a second.
yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Two are
man.
back too. Two are back already. That's crazy.
Yeah, back kicking people's ass. Shit crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I wanted to talk to you about my what's the things called? My
I want to say fantasy team. Let me check on my basketball, John, while we at.
I gotta look at my open. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, so I had the Bills. So I had to check to make sure I forgot where my team division leader Jones. I had the Bills winning the AFC East, Chargers AFC West. One of them had the Eagles NFC East, Packers NFC North. They're letting me down miserably. Tampa Bay NFC South and Rams NFC West. So I'm doing good out of the 5 out of the 6. I feel like the Chargers get back there. Well, 3 out of the 6. I feel like Chargers make up for what they need. And then the other one I had the Bills. This is the one I did before the season started. The other one I did was after the season started when Dak went down with an injury. Uh,
Mm.
I had the Bills, AFC East, Colts, AFC South. I was tripping on that. Chargers, AFC West, Packers, NFC North, uh, Tampa Bay, NFC South, Rams, NFC West, and the Cowboys, NFC East.
Okay. I did so the only team that's really letting me down, well, no, it's a couple. So I got the Colts, AFC South. And it's like, who really wants to win that division? They all acting like they don't want it.
Yeah, I feel like that's still wide open.
Yeah. Gonna need a miracle though. I don't see the Colts doing it.
Yeah.
I got the Bucks. Got the Bucks winning theirs. Another one, like who wants it? Tom Brady figures it out eventually though, hopefully. Or he just beats everybody in the division at least. So yeah, so hopefully they are in. All right, cool. Who else did I have? I got the Cowboys, which the Eagles in that cupcake schedule. I don't know. They legit can go 15-2 just off of like just the schedule just that week.
Yeah.
Which I mean, same thing for the Giants. Like they probably going to end up being 7-1 after today. So that should just be all the proof we need.
You think? I meant to ask you. Do you think Kareem Hunt gets traded? I mean, the Browns are after they lose tonight. I mean, a Monday night, it might be time to see what they can get from him.
Deadline Wednesday, so
yeah,
whatever's going to happen, gotta happen fast. But who really needs a running back besides like us?
The Bills, but they probably if they miss out on that Camaro, that could be another option. I'm trying to think of another playoff team that could still need a running back. Not seeing. Let me look at this. Let me look at the team.
I don't think the Saints trade Kamara just because.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They don't do that. You can still maybe the Jets. They're 5-3. They could make a move. They see if it sees fit. But I mean, I already went out to James Robinson, so that probably works out.
Yeah.
Didn't Jamar Chase get injured?
Yeah, he out for like 4 to 6 weeks with a hip.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a team that go after him just for the year. I think
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I think doesn't his contract free agent this year?
Oh, ain't no way you put Joe Mixon and Kareem Hunt in the same backfield. That's two dudes with off field issues when it come to women. That'll be a firestorm.
Hey, you got to stay hot while you can.
I think they did this. I think they did the same thing, like something about like hitting a chick once in school, like while they still was in school. So now you can't put them. They'll never be on the same
team. I hate to say it, Atlanta's 4-4 right now. They can go after him. I mean, the rookie was it Tyler Allegra? I don't know how to say his last name. He's
Algier. I mean, I don't know,
but why not? Seahawks. They got. I mean, Kenneth Walker's been playing phenomenal. Shout out to my guy Kenneth Walker III.
Oh, I knew he was going to be a beast. I was surprised he wasn't starting from day one. So
I was surprised that he was still available in the draft, and I said, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. So I don't know. Kareem Hunt, if he doesn't go to LA, which I think teams aren't going to want to trade for him just because of like whole background situation. So
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, everybody gonna have to look away every option, but I can see the Cardinals going after him. They're in a real sticky position now. At this point, you're 3-5. Got DeAndre Hopkins back. I mean, they might see it as a wasted year now since Marquise Brown is injured and might use it as a year to tank.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at their schedule, and outside of, I mean, they play the Seahawks next week. That's a rivalry game. That's always a toss up. Then they play y'all the next week. That's a rivalry game. Always a toss up.
The Cardinals got us. No, we automatically gonna beat the Cardinals.
Man, this guy's talking crazy. But the other team I see the issues with is they got the Chargers, and that's it. I mean, Patriots, they've been playing suspect.
1 second.
Yeah. Like the Broncos is pretty suspect. And then Tampa Bay, um, been on and off, so we'll see how that goes with Tom Brady. Hopefully they get together. And then he got the Falcons and the 49ers again. So it's easily winnable games outside of probably the Chargers and Rams game.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh, you good? I was about to wrap it up.